Want to speak real Vietnamese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at Vietnamesepod101.com.
Today we're going to talk about 4 techniques to help you stop translating in your head and instead start thinking in your target language. This will allow you to have conversations with ease, read smoothly, and better understand native speakers. These are 4 methods to help you think in a new language. Number 1, surround yourself with your target language. This way, you'll be completely immersed in the language. Without realizing it, you'll learn pronunciation, sentence structures, grammar, and new vocabulary. Play music in the background while you're cooking, or have a radio station on while you study. Just use one of our endless podcasts available to you. These are easy to listen to in the background while doing other things. Number 2, learn through observation. This is how we all learned our native languages as kids. Words will develop their own meanings that relate better to your target language, rather than meanings that are translated directly. Number 3, speak out loud to yourself. Even if you're a little embarrassed, it forces you to listen to how you speak. It makes it much easier to spot simple grammar mistakes. Number 4, practice daily. If you practice everything for only one day, you won't retain the information you learned. The brain can realistically only focus for about 30 minutes. So studying a little every day allows you to absorb better. Follow these steps and have patience. You'll soon be able to achieve your language learning goals. Just make sure to remember these 4 methods. Sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources. And start learning more every day.
Xin chào các bạn, tôi là Linh, rất vui được gặp lại. Hello everyone, this is Linh and welcome back to Vietnamese Talk Words. Today our topic is going to be 10 hardest words to pronounce and let's go!
Đường. Sugar.
Đường. For example, cho tôi một ly cà phê không đường. Can I have a coffee without sugar, please? Also, đường means on my way or on the road. For example, tôi đang ở trên đường. I'm on my way. Ở trên đường. On the road or on my way. Tôi đang ở trên đường. Đường.
Giây. Second.
Giây. Second. Giây. For example, chờ tôi mấy giây. Just a moment, please. Chờ tôi mấy giây. This sound is not like J or G sound in English, but it's similar with Z sound. Giây, Z. So you try and practice giây. And actually, there is another word pronounced similar like sợi dây, the rope. Sợi dây. So dây is second, and sợi dây is the rope.
Khách. Guest.
Khách is guest. For example, cô ấy là khách của tôi. She is my guest. So in Vietnamese, you can also use khách for a client, guest, or customers. They are all khách. For example, cô ấy là khách của tôi. She is my guest. Or ông ấy là khách hàng của tôi. He is my customer. Khách. Khách, you have to go up a little bit, just like up when you say up. So it's going to be up. Khách. Khách.
Kính. Eyeglasses.
Kính. Kính is sunglasses, and in Vietnamese the consonant K and C pronounce exactly the same. For example, kính cận. Kính cận is K and C but actually pronounced similar. You can use in sentence like tôi phải đeo kính cận từ nhỏ. I have to wear eyeglasses since I was very small. Tôi phải đeo kính cận từ nhỏ. Or tôi để quên kính ở nhà rồi. I forgot my eyeglasses at home. Tôi để quên kính cận ở nhà rồi. Kính. Kính cận.
Quyển sách. Book.
Quyển sách. Quyển sách is a book, and I know it's really hard for foreigners to practice this one because it's 2 sounds together and 2 really hard sounds actually. Quyển Sách, but if you practice like the same accent or same tone, for example, the word quyển vở is a notebook, quyển vở, and then you change to quyển sách, maybe it's gonna be better. Quyển sách, for example, đây là quyển sách của cô ấy, this is her book. Đây là quyển sách của cô ấy, this is her book. Or đây là quyển vở của cô ấy, this is her notebook. Đây là quyển vở của cô ấy, this is her notebook.
Thủy thủ, sailor.
Thủy thủ is sailor. I know this one is really difficult for you to practice because these are two different words but same tone, right? So the key is you better bend your voice a little bit, just like quyển vở, just like the word quyển vở. Thủy thủ, for example, in sentence, tàu này có 10 thủy thủ. This boat has 10 sailors. Tàu này có 10 thủy thủ. Or tôi muốn trở thành thủy thủ. I want to be a sailor. Tôi muốn trở thành thủy thủ. So, thủy thủ. Same tone, don't forget.
Trâu, buffalo.
Trâu. Trâu is buffalo. In sentence, ở nông thôn có rất nhiều trâu. There are as many buffaloes in the countryside. Or something else. Con trâu là biểu tượng của nông thôn Việt Nam. The buffalo is a symbol of Vietnamese rural.
Đọc, to read.
Đọc is to read. You remember this word had a similar rhyme with the word ngọc, jade, ngọc, and this one is đọc. So you have to pronounce very clear and very strong. Đọc. In sentence, I'd like to read a book in my leisure time. Tôi thích đọc sách vào thời gian rảnh. Different one. Chúng ta nên đọc sách mỗi tuần. We should read a book every week. Chúng ta nên đọc sách mỗi tuần.
Kiến, and.
Kiến is and. And the rhyme of the word kiến is made from the letters E, E, N. And when you go faster, it's going to be like this. E, N, E, N, E, N, Yên. Kiến. Kiến, that's how you practice. Kiến. For example, Kiến thích đồ ngọt ends like sweet stuff. Kiến thích đồ ngọt. So try. Kiến.
Nhanh, fast.
Nhanh is fast. For example, anh ấy chạy rất nhanh. He runs very fast. Or quá nhanh, quá nguy hiểm. Too fast, too furious. Quá nhanh, quá nguy hiểm. So, nhanh. Okay, that's all for today. 10 hardest words to pronounce, and maybe next time is going to be 10 easiest words to pronounce for you to practice more Vietnamese. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have any question or recommendation for the next topic, please let me know in the comment below. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel, and visit the website VietnamesPod101.com to learn more Vietnamese. I'm Linh, and thank you so much for watching the video, and see you soon.
Xin chào, tôi là Giang. Hi everybody, I'm Giang. Welcome to VietnamesPod101.com's 3 phút học tiếng Việt, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Vietnamese. In the last lesson, we learned how to be grateful to people by saying cảm ơn. In this lesson, we'll learn some of the most common greetings used in Vietnamese. Bạn đã sẵn sàng chưa? Are you ready? Chúng ta cùng bắt đầu nhé. So, let's start. The general greeting in Vietnamese is Xin chào. Xin chào. Xin chào means hi or hello and is used when we meet each other. As I already mentioned in the first lesson, you can say Xin chào in both formal and informal situations as well as at any time of the day. Vietnamese people do not distinguish which part of the day they are meeting when greeting each other. So such words as good morning, good afternoon, or good evening are basically not in use. When leaving, we say tạm biệt. Tạm biệt. Tạm biệt literally means goodbye and is considered both formal and informal. Finally, see you soon in Vietnamese is hẹn gặp lại. And again, it is used both formally and informally. The more intimate way to say see you soon is Hẹn gặp lại nhé. Nhé literally has no meaning. It is added at the end just to make the sentence more natural and melodious. Hẹn gặp lại. Hẹn gặp lại nhé. Now you can greet people in many different ways in Vietnamese. Let's review them all again. When meeting each other at any time of day, xin chào. When leaving, tạm biệt. When we will see the other person again, hẹn gặp lại. Hẹn gặp lại nhé. It's easy, isn't it? Now it's time for Zhang's insights. A more natural way to greet someone is to remove the word xin and just say chào with a pronoun appropriate for the listener. Vietnamese language consists of a complicated system of pronouns which vary according to gender, age, and the closeness of the relationship. For example, chào bạn, chào anh, chào chị, chào em, chào chú, chào bác, chào cô. Well, this sounds complex, right? But once you learn more, you'll find them interesting. Anyway, the easiest and safest way to greet someone is saying xin chào and just that. Pretty convenient, isn't it? During the next lesson, we will learn the meaning of the phrase Bạn có biết nói tiếng Anh không? Do you already know it? We'll be waiting to talk about it with you in our next 3 phút học tiếng Việt lesson. Tạm biệt, hẹn gặp lại!
Want to speak real Vietnamese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at Vietnamesepod101.com.
To master a new language and understand everything as soon as you hear it, to read with just a quick glance and speak smoothly without thinking, you need to review. Here are our top 5 review tactics. Number 1. Listen to examples over and over again. By listening closely and often, you start to pick up the rhythm of a language, as well as correct pronunciation from a native speaker. Use our line-by-line feature that lets you both listen and read along. Use this tool to practice as much as possible. Number 2. Use our voice recording tool to master perfect pronunciation. Record yourself and compare it against the native speaker. If you sound different, then repeat after the native speaker until you're able to match them. Use our voice recording feature, which makes recording super easy. Number 3. Master your recorded conversations. Record conversations and go over them again and again. Master entire conversations and repeat them line by line. Use any of the dialogues available for download on our website. These come with transcripts of the entire conversation. Number 4. Use mobile devices to reinforce previously learned conversations. Constant review is the best way to progress in your language studies. Download the recorded dialogue to your mobile device and incorporate it into your music playlist. Quick reviews throughout the day effectively reinforce what you've learned. Number 5. Read with line-by-line notes. Read along with a native speaker to really master pronunciation and natural intonation. You should start slow at first, then slowly increase your speed. Your pronunciation will become more natural. You will also see that your ability to understand fluent speakers will greatly increase. You'll be able to improve your communication skills using these 5 simple review techniques. Increase your understanding of your target language. And remember, if you're interested in getting all these review tools, sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources. And start reviewing more every day. Want to finally learn Vietnamese the fast, fun, and easy way? In this video, I'll show you the top 10 ways to get started. So let's begin. Number 1. Take your very first lesson. Access any audio or video lesson on Vietnamesepod101.com and just press the play button to get started. Don't have an account? Don't worry. Just go to the sign up page to create an account. It takes less than 30 seconds, and it's free. We have thousands of audio and video lessons covering a variety of topics like grammar, pronunciation, listening, and reading. Just click on the play button on any lesson and start learning. Number 2, read along with the lesson. You can read along with the lesson notes or lesson transcript. These come with every lesson. The lesson notes provide you with the dialogue for the scene taught in the lesson, along with translations, a more in-depth explanation of the grammar and culture, and even vocab and sample sentences. The lesson transcript is the full word-for-word transcript of everything you hear in the lesson. And the dialogue study tool provides you with the audio for the lesson dialogue, along with the translations. Number 3, shadowing. Shadowing is a tested learning technique where you repeat what you hear. This is a great way to start speaking in minutes and practice speaking in general. If you're listening along with the lesson audio or dialogue, be sure to shadow along the way. Number 4, use the dialogue study tool to master the conversation. Here, you get the line-by-line breakdown of the conversation demonstrated in the lesson. Listen and repeat until you've mastered each line. Do this until you've mastered the entire conversation. Number 5, use the voice recorder to perfect your pronunciation and speaking. In the dialogue study tool, you'll find a microphone icon next to each line. Click on it to record your voice. Then, compare it with the native speakers. Listen and adjust your pronunciation until you match that of the native speaker. Number 6, review vocab with the lesson vocabulary list. Vocabulary words are the building blocks of language. You can save vocab words taught in each lesson by clicking on Add to Word Bank. Want to drill the words with smart flashcards instead? Just click on Add to Flashcard Deck to do so. Number 7, listen to the review track. If you've studied an audio lesson before, just listen to the review track so that you don't have to listen through the entire lesson again. This is a great way to reinforce the material that you've learned, and it's great to have on the go. Just access any audio lesson and click on the download icon. Then click Review to download the review track. Number 8, review with quizzes after the lesson. Once you're confident enough with the material taught in the lesson, be sure to take the quiz to test your newfound knowledge. Take the review questions and answer true or false for each one. Or take the writing questions and input your answer. Remember to check the answers by clicking on the Check Answers button. Number 9, participate and leave a comment. The best way to master what you've learned is to use it. Join the community of learners by leaving a comment below at the end of every lesson. Our dedicated teachers will check your responses to correct you on any mistakes or provide you with helpful study tips and advice. And finally, number 10, move on to the next lesson. Done with a lesson? Mark the lesson as complete. You can see your overall learning progress on your dashboard. If you particularly enjoyed the lesson, mark the lesson as favorite so that you can come back to it later at any time. Click on the forward arrow to move on to the next lesson and continue learning. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn Vietnamese, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. Remember, you can sign up to VietnamesePod101.com by clicking on the link in the description. Sign up takes less than 30 seconds, and it's free. I'll see you next time. Bye! You've decided to study a new language, so now what? Well, you want to become fluent fast, right? Here are the top 5 shortcuts to learning a language. Number 1, create a study schedule and set some goals. Many language learners are unorganized. Creating a schedule allows you to free up time to study consistently. Goals give you motivation and something to strive for. Number 2, make it fun. If you learn how to make your study time enjoyable, chances are you'll be more inclined to study. Watch a TV show with subtitles or listen to some music. Number 3, find a language partner. This is the best way to improve your conversation skills. It will help you gain fluency even faster and increase confidence when speaking. Number 4, use word lists to build up a solid vocabulary. This is a great way to build up your fluency, one word at a time. Luckily, we have all the word lists you need, with a range of topics, from food to love. Choose whichever language you want to study and go! Number 5. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Nothing helps you improve more than correcting your own errors. You're more likely to remember it correctly the next time around. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't be afraid to learn from them. There's no magical way to learn a new language overnight, but doing all of these can really help your learning process. And remember, if you're interested in getting on the fast track to fluency, sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources. Start learning now.